of your home. Packed with intense violence, dark themes, explicit content, and unfiltered storytelling, these titles are not for the faint of heart. They push boundaries and dive headfirst into the raw and often uncomfortable side of human nature, making them perfect for mature audiences seeking bold, unapologetic entertainment. The show starting the list for TV shows is BMF, set in the crumbling neighborhoods of late 1980s Southwest Detroit. This gripping crime drama follows two brothers as they rise from poverty to form the notorious Black Mafia family. The series centers on real-life figure Demetrius "Meech" Flannery, portrayed compellingly by his actual son, bringing authenticity to the role. Snoop Dogg appears in a surprising turn as a morally murky pastor, adding to the series' gritty atmosphere. The show explores the brothers' descent into drug trafficking and their battles with rival gangs and corrupt police, balancing intense action with a layered narrative. While the writing occasionally veers into melodrama with overly poetic gangster dialogue, the performances and pacing keep the tension high and the story captivating. The TV show on our 9th spot is Leopard Skin. After a botched jewelry heist, a criminal gang takes refuge in a secluded beachside estate inhabited by two mysterious women, sparking a tangled web of secrets, seduction, and psychological tension. While the trailer hints at explosive action, the series leans heavily into art house territory with minimal violence but plenty of moody atmosphere and darkly funny twists. Told through a non-linear narrative, the story constantly shifts perspectives, gradually peeling back the layers of each character and challenging your initial assumptions. The dialogue is sharp and often laugh-out-loud funny, but the emotional undercurrents hit hard, making space for vulnerability and complex female characters. It's strange, stylish, and sometimes deeply unsettling, but in the best way, leaving you breathless and wanting more. On our 8th spot, we have Winning Time. Set against the backdrop of 1980s Los Angeles, this series dives into the legendary rise of the Lakers dynasty, capturing both the electrifying games and the chaotic drama behind the scenes. Even for viewers indifferent to sports, it's a visual and emotional knockout, with dynamic camera work and a retro aesthetic that evokes the era while delivering cinematic depth. The storytelling is refreshingly unpredictable, blending off-court personal struggles with the highs and lows of professional glory. The cast, led by a magnetic John C. Reilly, brings unique energy and authenticity to each role, making these sports icons feel fully human. It's classic HBO, gritty, stylish, and compelling, reminiscent of the storytelling caliber seen in The Wire. On our 7th spot, we have the Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders follows Thomas Shelby and his brothers as they return to post-World War I Birmingham, where they lead a ruthless gang that dominates the city's underworld. Shelby's ambitions reach far beyond local power, as he sets his sights on building a criminal empire, crushing anyone who stands in his way. The show exceeds its massive hype with stellar writing, powerful performances, especially by Cillian Murphy, and meticulous production design that immerses viewers in its gritty, stylish world. From its gripping opening episode to its finale, the series maintains a magnetic intensity that rarely wavers. It's a rare blend of historical drama, gangster grit, and cinematic artistry that makes it one of the most addictive and acclaimed series of the decade. On our 6th spot, we have Shameless centers on Frank Gallagher, a neglectful, alcoholic father whose 6 children are left to raise themselves in the gritty reality of Chicago's South Side. With eldest daughter Fiona stepping in as the de facto parent, the show explores themes of survival, resilience, and the chaos of poverty with raw honesty. What sets it apart is the exceptional writing, grounded in real-life struggles and steeped in the unique culture of the neighborhood it portrays. Over 11 seasons, the cast delivers outstanding performances, bringing to life a rich ensemble of characters who grow, falter, and fight through deeply human stories. From addiction and mental health to generational trauma and fierce familial love, Shameless is a masterclass in authentic, unflinching storytelling. If you enjoy discovering bold and intense movies and shows like these, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more weekly recommendations. Your support helps us keep bringing you the best content to stream, straight to your screen. Tap the bell icon so you never miss an update, and let us know in the comments which gritty title shocked you the most. The movie starting our movie list is 68, Kill 68. Kill kicks off with a couple of corpses and a bag full of stolen cash, all part of Liza's plan to rob her wealthy sugar daddy with the help of her boyfriend, Chip. What should have been a quick and clean score turns into a nightmare when everything goes sideways the moment they step into the mansion. What follows is a wild, violent, and darkly funny ride for Chip, filled with chaos, blood, and unpredictable twists. The film doesn't take itself too seriously, blending gory action and offbeat humor with a lineup of outrageous characters, from seductive lunatics to full-blown psychopaths. While it may not reach cult classic status, 68 Kill delivers a fast-paced, trashy thrill ride that's unapologetically fun for fans of grindhouse-style cinema. The movie on our fourth spot is Swordfish. Swordfish follows Gabriel Shear, the ruthless leader of a covert counterterrorism unit called Black Cell, who recruits a skilled hacker, Stanley Jobson, to help him unlock billions in government funds to finance his war on global threats. What unfolds is a stylish blend of high-stakes espionage, explosive action, and techno-thriller flair. The film delivers visually with its standout 360-degree slow-motion explosion sequence and adrenaline-pumping car chases that elevate the spectacle. The cast holds strong. John Travolta brings slick menace, Hugh Jackman shines as the reluctant hacker with depth, and Halle Berry steals scenes with confidence and allure, adding intrigue to every frame. It's a sleek, fast-paced ride that doesn't aim for realism but succeeds in being unapologetically entertaining. On our third spot, we have Spring Breakers. Spring Breakers follows four college girls who rob a restaurant to fund their wild spring break trip, only to end up in deeper trouble after being bailed out by a sleazy drug and arms dealer. What starts as a neon-soaked party spirals into a hypnotic critique of youth culture, obsessed with fame, excess, and recklessness. The film is intentionally provocative, using its flashy visuals and shallow characters to expose the emptiness behind the modern idea of what's cool. Its controversial reception stems from the fact that many viewers failed to realize the film was satirizing the very lifestyle it depicted. Ultimately, Spring Breakers is a bold, disturbing reflection of a generation entranced by the illusion of freedom and pleasure without consequence. On our second spot, we have Dog Eat Dog.
Take our money. We won't say anything.
We're gonna call the police the minute he gets away.
No, we are not.
In this gritty crime drama, a trio of ex-cons, each facing a potential life sentence if caught, agree to kidnap the baby daughter of a rival mobster for a Cleveland crime boss. Directed by Paul Schrader, the film dives deep into the dark, morally fraught world of desperate men clinging to a last shot at freedom. It channels the grim, unfiltered tone of 70s crime cinema while nodding to the more stylized noir of the 40s. The central performances ground the story with emotional weight and raw authenticity, making it consistently compelling. However, the film stumbles in its final act, delivering a stylized ending that feels jarringly out of sync with its otherwise stark realism.